In this video, I'm going to be showing you the 5 reasons why your low content and no content books are not selling. So stick around and let me take you through it. Hello, my name's Ben McQueenie, and if you haven't been to this channel before, I make videos on how you can make a great passive income from self-publishing, no content and low content books on Amazon KDP. And if that's something that you like the sound of, then please subscribe to my channel, leave me a like and hit that notification bell. So a fantastic way to make a great passive income is by self-publishing low content and no content books. So those things are like journals, sketchbooks, notebooks, planners, logbooks, and things like that. And there's loads of people out there who are doing this. And one of the main questions I get asked is, how come my books, my low content books, are not selling? And I can always attribute this to 5 things. So stick around until the end of the video to see all 5 points. So let's get into it. Number 1 is the niche. And this is the main one, is that people's books won't sell on Amazon if you are in a very highly saturated niche. But for example, if you do make, say, a generic planner, you're going to be put into a pool of hundreds of thousands of other generic planners, and there's going to be very little chance that people are going to bump into that book because there's so many competitors and it's so saturated. So the game is finding a niche that's fairly popular but has a low competition, and that way you've got more chance, because there's less competition, of making sales. And that's the main reason why you're not making sales on Amazon KDP. Number 2, your book cover is pants. And what I mean by pants is that it's not very good. The book cover is the main reason why people will click on your book. That and the title. One of the mistakes that a lot of people make is by creating a book cover to stand out, to be different. Oh, big mistake. What you want to do is make sure that your book stands aside its other books, its other competitors in that particular niche, but also that it has perceived quality. If your book stood next to another book appears to have better quality, then much more likely than not, someone is going to click on your book rather than a competitor. So what I like to do is gather up the best sellers in your particular niche, line all the book covers up, and look at the things that are similar. Looking at colours, looking at typeface, what sort of elements and graphics are on those particular covers, and create a sheet of all the different characteristics that these books have, and make sure that your book has those. That's going to give you a much better chance of someone clicking on your book and then potentially going through to buy that book. Number 3, your keywords. And when I'm talking about your keywords, I'm not just talking about the 7 KDP slots. I'm talking about your title and your subtitle as well. So what you don't want to do is call your low content book something random, because a keyword is what people are actually typing into Amazon. So if you call your book the Great Big Fat Notebook of Notes, people are not going to be typing that in. But if your niche is, say, mermaid composition notebooks, well, that would be a great keyword, and that would be a great title. And you want to make sure that the keywords that you research have low competition and high searches. And I have also made a video on how to do that as well, so go and check that out, and I'll put it in the description. Number 4. Okay, so you've done all the hard work. You've got a really nice cover. You've got nice keywords, so people have found your book. They've clicked on your book. They've gone through to your Amazon page. And what have they got now? They have got the book's description. Now, what I like to always say is the book description is a pitch. We are pitching for people's money. So what we want to do is we want to have a book description which convinces people to part with their hard-earned money. And the way that I do this is always with 3 elements. The first element is a 1-sentence hook, which will hook people to read the rest of the book description. The next part of the book description is talking about the benefits of the book. What is that book going to give the person who's potentially buying it? And then at the end, a big call to action. Grab this book today. Snatch this book today. It has to be a kind of kinesthetic, grab, hit the floor running sort of vibe. Because we really want to convince people to buy our low content or no content book. The amount of books, low content books that I have seen where people are just saying it's 6 by 9 inches, it's 120 pages big, it's got a really high quality matte cover. People don't care. You have to sell people the benefits to make that sale. If you're not very good at writing book descriptions, then why don't you go over to ChatGPT and ask it to write a description for you? You ask it for a hook, ask it for the benefits of the book. Obviously, you'd have to put the benefits in the prompt and then ask it to do a call to action, and it will do that for you. And if your book description is in that format, I guarantee you'll make more sales. And number 5. Low content and no content books don't have the look inside feature. So potential buyers can't see inside the book. So therefore, it is an absolute essential for you to produce A+ content for your low content and no content books. So what's A+ content? Well, put simply, it's adding graphics to your Amazon page where you can include the interior to your book. So people can scroll down that page and they can see the inside of your book. And if they like what they see, because it'll be fantastic, then they've got the assurance that then they will go ahead and buy. And if you don't have that A+ content there, they can't actually see inside the book. People won't buy if they can't see what they're buying. I'm going to be doing a video on A+ content very soon, so stick around my channel to see when I do that. Okay, so that was the 5 reasons why your low content or no content books are not selling. Why don't you let me know what sort of books that you're doing and if you're having any issues, and maybe I could give you some hints and tips on how you can improve things. Just leave a comment below on this video and I'll get back to you. Now, as I said in point 1 of this video, finding the correct niche is the most important thing for selling no content and low content books. Now, if you go to this video, I will show you a very simple 3-stage technique to finding great niches. So go and check that out. And until next time, bye.